My name is Seren. I'm 25. I'm from Detroit. Starting off, just to explain the culture there, it's very hustle culture, grind. There's no crying. Black girls can't get sad. If you have your basic necessities met, your emotional needs don't really matter. I definitely grew up as a people pleaser. I feel like my traumatic background kind of taught me to be a certain way. All the things I'm sharing, I've cried about it so many times, talked to therapists about it for years. This is 5 years of therapy work that I'm talking about. Before, when I first started, I would not be able to talk about this without just breaking down in tears. My dad was abusive to my mom. He was a cheater. And when I was 5 years old, my mom had enough and she broke up with him. When I was 13, I experienced some sexual trauma from one of her boyfriends. And that is one of the main reasons why I don't talk to my mom now. She framed it as he was a financial provider in the situation. She allowed him to be in the home and he was abusive, and he abused me. I got accepted into Michigan State. I was going for biomedical laboratory science, and initially when I went, I wanted to be an immunologist because I wanted to help cure cancer. And in Lansing, that's when I encountered a situation of stalking. Alternative to just staying and going through that psychological torture was just moving. My plan was just to find a shelter in Dayton, get a job or two, and just stack some money, get back in housing. Ended up happening a lot faster through Daybreak, but that was my original plan. I think I was here for a couple of months, then I got connected to a social worker. So she basically gave me a rundown of the program, what it'll do, and I just started showing up to the appointments. And when I first got into Daybreak, specifically when I moved into my apartment, Katie helped me move into my apartment, and she was just very warm and welcoming. It was something to get used to. When I first got into Dayton, I didn't really know anything about the city, so living here, she was really helping me navigate through that.
Seren and I met. I was assisting her provider, another staff member, and she actually was hoping to get a job and looking at apartments. And I think, as she said, I know a lot about Dayton, and so we kind of drove around and looked at different places, and I was able to show her some places she could possibly work. We got to know each other that way, and it's just been growing from there.
Every time I would see her, it was hey, just an open aura. She's always willing to help, and it comes from a genuine place. I never got oh, this is just my job, I'll do this. It seems like there's just a genuine willingness to help, and I really appreciate that. We need more people like Katie.
I feel like a lot of our clients don't have a soundboard in their life, and that if we can be that, I think that's helpful for them to make their own choices, and they are all capable of doing that. These clients are amazing. Seren is one of many. She chose Dayton for a reason, and it's because we have organizations like this that can help support someone who really needs it. We need to be able to reach more people. This work is extremely important. This is our future. We need to invest in them. They're worth investing in.
That's why I'm just so excited to share my story, because I really feel like had I not really had those little nudges and those pushes and those encouraging words, I probably would not have been as positive about life, probably experiencing more severe depressive symptoms, and the traumas and the things that I've experienced are just things that happen. And I feel like because of the support through Daybreak and the referrals, just everything that I've done since being connected to this program has just been life-changing.